Man, I feel so productive. Sometimes inventory management, just getting everything nice and neat, gives you all the fuzzies. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Let's just see how these are doing. Oh, 72% done. None of these are quite done yet. But I feel like I'm doing something because all the machines are doing something. Does that make sense? It's like I feel like I'm doing work when the dishwasher is running, or when any of the other machines around the house are doing their thing, you know? Even if something's in the oven, it feels like you're being more productive. What else do we have to do? We're really narrowing it down. We've only got a few more to do. There's a couple of milestones, check-ins, I mean. 2 more that we need to do. And then find a deep space anomaly. That's pretty easy. Maybe we do that one next. 92% done. My cactus juice is almost ready. My cactus juice. Oh, just how I like it. Straight out of the nutrient processor. Now, it does turn into processed sugar. So, alrighty then. What do we got? Okay, 85%. This one's done. So now we've got a bunch of pure ferrite dust. We'll pop it in the long-term storage. We don't need that in our pocket all the time. What else can we pop in here? Dirt? Why do I have a single dirt? It is a dirt. Those are good for upgrading buildings in your settlements when we get to that point. I'm really looking forward to when we actually have a settlement that we're managing as well. All right, so our rust is done refining into ferrite dust. If we had a whole bunch of extra oxygen, you can refine the ferrite dust with oxygen back into rust, then the rust back into ferrite dust, so you can kind of loop it around like that. I think while we're waiting on finding some nip-nip seeds to start our nip-nip business, why not grow some peyote? Also, this is sort of like an infinite source of sugar cubes. Peyote psychedelic sugar cubes is what we're going to call them. But if the authorities ask, they're succulents to be used on your desks for... Oh, God. I fell through the back rooms. Let's head up again. Every now and then you got to be careful when you're editing stuff in your Corvette. You could fall through the floor. Eventually, I think they'll get that fixed. Now, while we're at it, I was wanting to put the Gravitino balls over in these beds. Right now, we've got the gamma root growing here, so let's go ahead and get those out of the way. Careful not to delete the whole thing. There. And now I can plant new stuff. Gravitino host. Boom. These just look, you know, they're white, they glow. They kind of fit the whole aesthetic of the ambassador units, I think. Next to my bed pod. Those are the magic glowy balls that I use to to heal myself when I'm not using the bone butter that I made in the other episode. If you know, you know. We're gonna create a quest for bone nuggets and bone butter in our playthrough. What else has we got? A tiny scuttlefish. What do you make? A fish fry? That sounds good. But it's only a single shrimposis, so it's not gonna fill us up. What else do we have? What does gamma root turn into? Ooh, some radioactive beans? Yes, please. I will take your radioactive beans. Okay, while we're waiting on those to cook, let's do a little bit of practice for, you know, when we get pulled over. Let's get our story straight. So you be the cop, and I'll be, you know, trying to talk our way out of this. All right. Officer, what did I do? Was I speeding around that asteroid belt? Oh, what do you mean? Nip buds? No, I've never touched this stuff. Look at me. I'm completely straight-laced. I mean, what? Peyote sugar cubes? I'd never heard of such a thing. And radioactive beans? Oh, I would never. Is that believable? Is that believable? Whoop, that's the timer on my microwave. I've got to go. All right, what did the beans turn into? All right, just regular steamed vegetables. I feel like there's going to be something better to do with those later, so I'm going to hold on to those. And then, what else have we got? Bone butter. For sure got loads of bone butter. What happens if we try to combine different things? Okay, we get the seafood stew with 2 of them, but what about all 3? Steve's bounty. How could I say no? Extra inventory space and probably something that's worth more when we eventually want to sell these or eat them. I'm not sure what the best thing to do with them is. Loads of different recipes we haven't unlocked yet. Fun, fun, fun. All right, so